sourdough bread without any equipment. Subscribe to see more video on this. Today, first thing first, at the morning, I'm going to feed my sourdough. Simply just feed your starter. 100 grams of culture, 100 grams of flour, and 100 grams of water. I like to mix my culture in separate bowl and then transfer it back. As always, put a rubber band to see how it dries. Look at it, after 2-3 hours, because I live in tropical area, it's super bubbly and active. Alright, now we need 60 grams of that beautiful culture plus our dough, which is about 210 milliliters of water and 300 grams of flour, plus the salt, which is 6 grams. Mix. Now use your hands, knead it a bit. Sticky, let it rest for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, always wet hand with sourdough. Bring it to the surface and try to stretch and fold and bring the dough together like so. Round it up, transfer it back in a lightly oiled bowl. Put the lid on, let it rest for another 1 hour. Smell your dough, sometimes taste your dough to see how the change might happen to your dough. And now this technique called lamination. Simply just open up your dough and try to fold it back like so. Round it up gently back to the bowl. Let it rest for at least 2 to 3 hours. It might take even 4 hours sometimes to rise. Look at the sourdough starter. Even I use half of it, it's bubbly and rising. After 2-3 hours, the dough is super ready for final shape. Bring it to the surface gently, and this is pre-final shape. We just want to create tension in the dough. Round it up gently and put it on the surface. Let it rest for at least 20 minutes. And like so, the final shape would be easier for you. After 20 minutes, time to final shape. After that, flour it generously and transfer it into your Benetton if you have. I don't have it, so I use a container and put it into the fridge overnight. The day after in the morning, preheat your oven and your dough is super ready. Bring it to a baking paper or anything you like. Try to score it confidently, not like me, and try to create the steam in your oven. Look at it. 20 minutes with steam or with lid. Bake at 250 and reduce the temperature to 220 and bake it for 20 more minutes. So total is 40 to 45 minutes. And look at it. If you are looking for more crust or more brown sourdough, just leave it into the oven for another 15 minutes. And that's it. Enjoy it, and if you like it, please subscribe and share.